There is something that has been weighing on my mind for a long time. I couldn't figure out why. Every time I study, every time I go to God and Jesus Christ to study the heck out of Christianity, Bodhisattva and Buddha wanted to put me on their like ultimate blacklist. I couldn't figure out why. I thought I was allowed by Bodhisattva and Buddha plus God and Jesus Christ to have two religions in order to battle against the old evil gods. But it seemed like that was only a temporary solution, and now it has come to a point where the old evil gods cannot allow to have two major religions running our world. The old evil gods want to put down either Bodhisattva and Buddha or God and Jesus Christ, and they're making me choose. I don't think all of you guys know the history of Buddhism and Christianity, so I will educate everyone about this. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas in the highest realms are pissed about how God and Jesus Christ like sacrificed Buddhism and Buddhist deities, including Bodhisattvas, Buddhas, and me, for all eternity since 10,000 universes ago. God and Jesus Christ was supposed to run out of spiritual power and spiritual life and go extinct since 10,000 universes ago, which means that Bodhisattvas and Buddhas should have been the major ones reigning our world since 10,000 universes ago, but because I never got compensated, so and because I preferred my major spouses Orlando Bloom, Lee Pace, Honey Bloom, and also Anduin Rin to be from World of Warcraft. He's also an English royalty. He's also a distant relative of Orlando Bloom and Lee Pace. Anyways, because I preferred my major spouses to be like Caucasians 10,000 universes ago, so I asked Bodhisattvas and Buddhas to like I asked Bodhisattvas and Buddhas if there was a way for me and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas to sacrifice ourselves, so to like revive God and Jesus Christ for as long as possible, so that the Caucasians would continue to live on until the end of the world, until final doomsday, basically. Unfortunately, the final doomsday has come, and it has been 10,000 universes since God and Jesus Christ have had to. It has been 10,000 universes since God and Jesus Christ have had to hand over the title and power of religious leader to Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. Basically, God and Jesus Christ had a conference with Bodhisattvas and Buddhas and they to talk about which deities, which religion should be the final doomsday savior, and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas have outgrown God and Jesus Christ. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas were originally God and Jesus Christs, but because they have overgrown, because they got killed up by God and by old evil gods way too much, so they like became Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. They outgrown God and Jesus Christ, they created their another religion, a better religion called Buddhism, and they created another race of enlightened beings called Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. This is the history of the Buddhism, but most people don't know about this. I don't think most people know about this, because to most people, I understand that Buddhism is a total mystery, and being the daughter of being the spiritual daughter of the founder of the Buddhism religion, which is the Buddha and Bodhisattva, Avalokitesvara Bodhisattva. They are giving me this information. It's about damn time for God and Jesus Christ to retire, and I mean it, not to go extinct, but to retire and hand down their powers and hand down their religious leader position to Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas are almost went extinct because they kept sacrificing for God and Jesus Christ, and I kept sacrificing for Christianity and Christians, and this ended up with me getting killed off for 10,000 universes, and God and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas got killed off for more than 10,000 universes already. This is way too long. This is way too bad. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas almost went extinct. God and Jesus Christ need to retire right now and hand over their judgment powers and their position of religious leaders over to Bodhisattvas and Buddhas before Bodhisattvas and Buddhas go extinct. The truth is that Bodhisattvas and Buddha's powers are much higher than God and Jesus Christ. We are at final doomsday. We are at the world's ends right now, and we need better final doomsday saviors than God and Jesus Christ. We need our Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas are really pissed because old evil gods kept on sending their descendants to Christianity churches, and they kept on pulling me toward Christianity when I should be studying Buddhism, when I should be trying to become Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. The old evil gods became fake Christians and became fake Buddhists, and everybody kept pushing me toward Christianity when I should be going toward Buddhism. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas are way too pissed, and they are suing God and Jesus Christ and old evil gods in the highest big Buddha court right now, and we'll see what happens. I was forced to give an answer to old evil gods' descendants about whether or not God and Jesus Christ should be revived, and this is their ultimatum to me. This is their final threat to me, and I have to give an answer right away. Otherwise, Bodhisattva and Buddha would put me on their blacklist, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to jeopardize my reputation, my morality, my ethics. I don't want to jeopardize my future and my Buddha spouses, Bodhisattva spouses, and Arhat spouses' future. Even if they cannot be Caucasians in the future anymore, I will still care a lot about them. I will still love them. I declare I do not want God and Jesus Christ to become our final doomsday Buddha savior, because that wasn't the agreement content between God and Jesus Christ and Bodhisattva and Buddha. Bodhisattva and Buddha agreed with God and Jesus Christ for us Bodhisattvas and Buddhas and Buddhists to be sacrificed until final doomsday, and then on final doomsday, God and Jesus Christ will hand over their religious leader position over to Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. So okay, so I am way too pissed because old evil gods governments because old evil gods because super megas because they are super mega supernova old evil gods descendants are hiding in Christianity fan pages on Facebook, and they kept asking me if God and Jesus Christ should be revived or not, and this pushed me to the point where I am literally exploding right now. I originally didn't want to give an answer because it wasn't God and Jesus Christ's time to go yet, but the old evil gods push me to the point where I have to like give them an answer right now. And Bodhisattva and Buddhas got killed off way too much. They went back on their vows, and the same happened to me too. I got killed up way too much. I went back on my vows too, and this is really really bad. God and Jesus Christ have been giving everybody false hopes. We don't want that anymore. It's final doomsday. Everybody should have a spiritual awakening. We are this is not being rude. This is Neo trying. This is Neo's time to wake up. Everybody is a Neo, and I'm sorry, Neo, but Neo needs to wake up right now because it's final doomsday time. Everybody who is a Neo, everybody should wake up right now and stop living in your illusions of a perfect world, of a perfect world, of a perfect earth, because perfect worlds don't exist. But we can change. But our morality can change. Our thoughts, our perceptions, our way of thinking can change, and we can make this a better world. We can how to say this, there will always be old evil gods, so our world will never be perfect. But if we try to study religion and level ourselves up spiritually, we can make this a better world. Okay, so I'm sorry, my father just stepped in. He's a non-believer. This is why I'm so pissed. The Bodhisattvas and Buddhas just figured out why I have been suffering for over 10,000 universes, and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas have been killed off for over 10,000 universes. It is because of the contract between God and Jesus Christ and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. It is because God and Jesus Christ sacrificed me and Bodhisattva and Buddhas for 10,000 universes until the final doomsday. Basically, Bodhisattvas and Buddhas, we have no idea if we can revive Bodhisattvas and Buddhas we don't permanently or not. We don't think we can. The Bodhisattvas and Buddhas got killed off for 10,000 universes. We don't believe we can revive Bodhisattvas and Buddhas permanently anymore. We think we can only revive them temporarily. We and also Bodhisattvas and Buddhas all have overgrown way too much. We have doubts that Bodhisattvas and Buddhas can continue to reincarnate and be our life saviors. God and Jesus Christ also became overgrown, and we don't think God and Jesus Christ can reincarnate anymore. This is how I perceive things. If you don't believe this, if you are a non-believer, it doesn't matter what I say. You believe whatever you want to believe. If you want to believe me, that's fine. That I'm okay with it. But if you don't want to believe me, if you're a non-believer, I don't wish to talk to non-believers. And if you're a non-believer, you shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here listening to me talking about religion, and you shouldn't be here spying on me. The only reason I think a non-believer would be here on my YouTube channel is to spy on me, and spy on Bodhisattvas and Buddhas, and spy on our Buddhism progress. If you're a non-believer, you shouldn't be here, because this YouTube channel is not for you, because God and Jesus Christ couldn't save non-believers, because non-believers are old evil God's descendants already. But non-believers have already become old evil God's descendants already. No saviors can save you anymore. God and Jesus Christ couldn't save you. Bodhisattvas and Buddhas can't save you either. We can only purify you for all eternity. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm super pissed at all the evil God's descendants for making me like choose between God and Jesus Christ and Bodhisattvas and Buddhas. I am super pissed at all the evil God's descendants making me choose between Christianity and Buddhism, because okay, I'm not going to say anymore, because they are non-believers spying on me, surrounding me like vultures, trying to see trying to see what are my strengths and what are my weaknesses, so that they can kill me off. Okay, I'm not going to say anything anymore. Yeah, I really don't give a damn in 2026, because I almost died. I almost got killed off by cults and covens and by all the evil gods. Yeah, so I have nothing to fear, because I've already almost got killed off too many times. I really don't give a fuck right now. That's all I'm saying. Have a good day, you all.